Aspects of Negro Life, From Slavery Through Reconstruction, is a mural by Aaron Douglas, portraying the trajectory of African American life and experience in America. Douglas was a key painter in the Harlem Renaissance era. The Harlem Renaissance was an artistic movement of painters, artists, singers, musicians, and others who worked together to create a uniquely American but ultimately African American artistic expression. They drew on their own personal experiences, their histories, their backgrounds, and their heritage to create something in America that was new and dynamic. Aaron Douglas worked closely with W.E.B. Du Bois, who influenced him in his art to focus on social issues and black empowerment. Du Bois also featured Douglas on many of his publications. Douglas is also recognized by his use of dark silhouetted characters, who often are shadowed in nature. These shadows and silhouettes serve to give faceless representations and create human forms that are general and symbolic, helping create a sense of unity between African Americans and their African ancestors, as the historian Nathan Urban Hardings suggests. These forms are highlighted by the use of color and the use of symbolism in the geometric forms. This mural begins with the beginning of African American history, slavery. Here, slaves pick cotton, while the KKK looms, a threat that still was relevant to Douglas. In the background are soldiers, Confederate and Union soldiers, who take a very receding role in this painting. They are almost imperceptible, drawn in shades of brown, gray, and blue. It's almost as if Douglas does not want to emphasize their existence, compared to the figures in the foreground. What is at the center is the Emancipation Proclamation, that exudes concentric lights, almost emanating to the viewer, highlighting its significance and importance to those who wield it. The black figure points towards Congress, a building that seems almost foreign and exotic, and definitely not associated with the characters in the foreground. The shackles of slavery are broken, and the use and the primal use of figures and forms helps capture the victory and the ecstasy of freedom. The second document, a ballot, emphasizes the importance of voting to the African Americans' experience and freedom. And finally, music is used to connect those African Americans then with the ones of Douglas's time. Ultimately, this mural captures the linear progression of African American history. Even though there are looming threats in the background, it is ultimately a hopeful vision of African American experience and looks for the future of true African American independence.